represent Team Europe if they fulfill their DP World Tour membership, with American players having it confirmed by the PGA of America that they will also be eligible to feature. Alright, who will now feature for Team United States? World number 1, Scotty Scheffler headlines a star-studded lineup, having won 8 times in 2024, including players, the Masters, the Olympics, and the Thor Championship. While 2-time major champion Xander Schauffele also returns to represent Team United States of America. Colin Morikawa, Wayden Clark, Patrick Cantley, Sahith Theegala ran off the automatic qualifiers, with Ryder Cup captain Keegan Bradley among the captain's picks after his surprise win at the BMW Championship and the FedEx Cup playoffs. In the President Cup, first look at SRT Theegala in the red, white, and blue. Yes, Premier Apaco. That's that one is being rated in Spanish language. The U15's lack of pace lingered for longer. All right, and he said he thinks that like the rest of them, they are feeling fed up that the car was not particularly competitive in race stream. Considered Alex runner in the third, but he ultimately finished 2 places behind Rosell in 6th after being the only driver in the grid's top 13 cars to start on anything other than the medium compound tire. Allison admitted it had simply been. He said it did not take longer for the rivalry between Fraser Clark and Fabio Wadley to reignite at a better build against a Beaver press conference in London. Let's listen to the press conference and let's listen to what they have to say concerning that.
Always by your side for the big moments.
No, I don't think it was a draw at all. I think I pressed the fight, I pressed the action. I had him going in the fight numerous times. I had him down, got a point deduction. I think there's many a point there that proved that I won the fight, but set up for a bigger rematch, so there's not too much to complain about. We get to come back to, well, at least I do. I get to come back to Riyadh, do it on a massive show, on a massive card, and finally settle the score properly.
Was there any hesitation in taking the fight? Not because you didn't want to fight Fraser, but maybe for other opportunities?
No, look, I'm in a fortunate position. I've got 4 belts at the moment. I'm ranked in the
Bomana in a bid for the undisputed super featherweight title. Meya won a pair of decisions in 2023 last year as she moved up in the weights to prepare for a welterweight world title opportunity. In January, she lost a debated split decision to IBF champion Natasha Jonas, while Jonas' rematch did not materialize. Meya now has another chance to become a 2-weight world champion. From Riyadh, from David Thunder Pro in 2021, after an accomplished amateur career that included the 2018 Commonwealth Games gold medal and the 2014 World Championships silver medal. Her lone defeat, a March 2022 split decision to Enrique Ferreras, was avenged less than 5 months later with a unanimous decision triumph. Ryan picked up the vacant WBO title in April 2023 with a unanimous decision over Maria Paholi, following a highly contentious draw with Jessica McCaskey in a title unification tied. Ryan notched a signature victory in March with a devastating 4th round knockout over former 2-division world champion Terry Harper. Yes. Let's listen to what Meya said. She said he hoped for a rematch for IBF welterweight title after defeat to Jonas. Let's listen to what she said concerning that.
Obviously bitterly disappointed. Did you feel that you had done enough to walk away as a 2-weight world champion tonight?
Yeah, I think you could see at the end I thought I did enough to win. I would have given her the first round or 2, but after that I feel like I out-punched her and landed the cleaner shots. At the end of the day, I think that fight is worth seeing again. Like she said, one of the toughest fights she had. I think the fans really enjoyed it. So thank you to everyone who showed out tonight. I didn't have a rematch clause on my side, but I'm hoping we can get this fight done again for the fans if they want it.
Yeah, if it can't be next, do you think that you proved that you're... I mean, Tasha Jones just labelled you as the...
Seconds of that fight that it was going to be a battle. It was going to be non-stop punches. So halfway through, I was like, this is fight of the year for sure. So again, would love to do it again.
Yeah, commiserations, and I'm sorry it didn't go your way, but thank you for waiting around and talking to us.
All right, Mia said she hoped for a rematch for the IBF welterweight title after defeats to Jordans. That's Mia there. Michael Maya. All right, away from Maya, talking about the IBBF bout, Joshua ends more than the double doubles paid. Yes, that has been the former two-time heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua is set to pocket more than the double doubles any for the IBF heavyweight showdown at the Wembley Stadium on Saturday, despite suffering a knockout loss in the fifth round. Yes. Joshua was guaranteed £6 million just for showing up, with the potential earnings rising to £25 million, depending on pay-per-view. The boss who upset the odds to knock out Joshua is reported to have a guaranteed purse of £3.5 million, which could rise to £10 million, compared to £25 million of £6 million of Joshua showing up. The 34th after the knockout, many people called on Joshua to retire, but he said, but he vowed to continue fighting. Yes. In a video posted on his Instagram account on Monday, he said they came up short, but they have got to look at all the positives, and that's all the mindset that they have to have. A positive one way always. That's coming from Anthony Joshua. Now, the boss victory has propelled him to the top of the heavyweight division, potentially setting up future fights with Tyson Fury or Alexander Usyk. A rematch with Joshua is also the possibility. The fight reportedly drew a record crowd for a British boxing match, with Saki Al-Lakshir claiming an attendance of more than 98,128 fans. Rangers and Eyimba won their rescheduled Nigeria Premier Football League fixtures on Wednesday night. Holders Rangers recorded a 1-0 away win against Ikorodu City at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Onikon, Lagos. The captain Chimero Ugweze 25-minute strike separated both teams on the night. The win was Rangers' first in the MPFL this season. Yes, it is their first win in the MPFL this season. Ikorodu City have recorded.
I'm struggling to know exactly what to make of the United performance. Again, you look at the
origin size for the first half. I think you were just
the oppression.
The word that stands out, the way the atmosphere changed in here when on Sunday.
Oh my God! Okay, let's move away from that because of what is really happening right now. All right, for Arsenal, Jack Porter has become the youngest ever player to start a game for Arsenal. The 16-year-old has been picked by Mikel Arteta for third ninth Carabao Cup tie against Bolton Wanderers. The teenager only signed scholarship terms with Premier League this summer, having turned 16 in July. Porter doesn't have many appearances for Arsenal's under 23 side, let alone the first team under his belt, but with David Raya picking up a knock at Man City on Sunday and NATO Cup tied, the teenager gets his chance. Ethan Wari, 17 years old, became Arsenal's youngest ever Premier League player against Brentford in September 2022. The midfielder also played 15 minutes in the Premier League last season as a substitute in Arsenal's 6-0 win over West Ham United. Now Jack Porter is another youngest player for Arsenal to start again for Arsenal. Igbameru Wareni. Alright, thank you very much. Let me quickly take some back. Well done, Kingsley Innovas, the Rocker Breaker. Thank you very much. BAKR. The head of news, Adami Mogo, wa also for the 7 FB to Ekiti. Thank you very much. Ayanulu to say Team USA will win the President's Cup as they always do. Their main challenge is winning the Raiders Cup, which they have lost back to back. Let's see what will happen. Yes, we keep following Jean Adefila Adetola